Fundawear, people. Durex is bringing us Fundawear. It allows touch to be transferred over the internet, but don't take my word for it. Let's watch the clip.
It feels like they're touching me.
Okay, that gives a whole new meaning to iPod Touch. All right, I mean, this has been coming for a long time, right? Should we be surprised by? Oh, nice, very
That's fake,
nice.
isn't it? That was a
No,
fake
it is
one.
real.
Seriously.
We are going to be wearing electronic underwear and electronic bras, and it is going to be hooked up, and you're going to be Skyping with your husband or your lover or whoever, or a random stranger, and they're going to be touching things and vibrating. How do you feel about that?
I'm wearing them right now. Actually, I'm not wearing them, but I do have my cell phone in my pants.
Which is the old school way of doing this. Yeah. I mean, is this the future? This is the future of sex, right? This is it. We saw this coming.
I think that girl, when she was like, it feels like you're touching me, I was like, she just looks annoyed. Like someone's like scraping her a little bit. Like, is there a finger inside that underwear or a hand? Because first of all, if
this is the first generation.
All right.
You got to give it a chance.
But if I'm going to Skype with someone, I don't want them to have clothes on. Isn't that kind of the point? It's not very sexy when you're wearing a sports bra and thick panties.
Yeah.
Not that I would be sexting with her or whatever, but the whole thing is weird to me. You're rubbing a phone instead of, do you touch yourself at the same time? It just seems much more complicated.
What if you forget to turn it off?
No, you don't touch yourself. They're controlling you. Right. That could be a whole other issue.
What if you want to assist them, like if it's not enough?
Right.
What if you dial the wrong phone number?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
Everything about that just looked confusing and ill thought out to me.
Right, and also what about people wearing this just during the day, just to get there, you know what I mean? Just wandering down the street, sitting at work. Well, what are you doing? Are you texting?
Right.
No, I'm buzzing my nuts.
Can you do it to yourself, too?
Yeah, I guess.
To me, it looked, yeah, but why? Let's cut out the middle bra.
Right.
Right.
To me, it looked, it just looked like a lot, just put on a hazmat suit. And,
right.
I mean, is it for germaphobes?
I guess it's for germaphobes. It's for long distance relationships.
No, you save that money and you buy a plane ticket and go and visit that long distance lover.
That's the thing. They want to sell this as like, it's bringing people closer. But again, this is like our social media, which we talk about all the time on this show. Like, are these things actually bringing us closer? Or maybe if you're in a long distance relationship, you need to wait it out until you get actually in person.
It's reason enough to be like, I'll come next week instead. Like, there's no instead. It just looks creepy to me.
Yeah. You want this, I can tell.
Me? I'm not even saying it.
And the research money couldn't go to something else? I don't need you to research how to make the bra tingle.
Yeah.
Put that money towards something good.
Yeah, do the research on how to teach you how to touch me better.
Right.
Right. So that's the part, I guess, that instead of dealing with like the real intimacy issues that everybody has, straight, gay, whatever, that we're just pushing everything into the digital space, and it's like, so instead of having to look someone in the eye and have sex with them or whatever you're doing with them, well, we'll Skype this. We're going to Skype it where you remove the human part.
Well, the human part is the scent. And you're losing that if you're Skyping the relationship.
Until they have smell-o-vision or something.
You can put a mask on, which is going to be even more attractive.
Yeah, I think they had that. Right. One day we're just going to be in a box, and the other person's going to be in a box, and it's going to be... Do you think gay people are going to get on this first? Because gays seem to always be the early adopters.
No, because
of all
I think
technology.
gays already have their apps that they don't need to touch each other with. They find an app, they find someone 26 feet away to come over and touch them, and then go home. It's done.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep your underwear on.
The ad for this is, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
Just an iPhone.
Right. I wonder how much more brazen people will be sexually, though, with things like this. You know what I mean? You might be willing to do things.
Like what, though? I think the range of motion just seemed very much like this.
Right.
So I don't know how risky you can get. Like, what if you want to...
Well, I think if you have an iPad, you have a bigger range of motion.
Or maybe that's for overweight people. I don't know. But I just don't want someone touching me like this.
Yeah.
I want someone with I want a sensor on every piece of that, which means you need a whole suit then.
Yeah, it's just a disaster waiting to happen. You're gonna end up, you jump in the pool with your underwear on, you get electrocuted.
Or your battery dies and the person on the other end doesn't. There's call waiting, someone sends you a text and everything fries.
There's a three-way.
How do you do a three-way?
How do you do a three-way?
I don't even like three-way calling.
All right, well, in just a matter of weeks, I'll be wearing these underwear, and you guys will be able to, you know, rub your dial and do some stuff to me. Bonobos.com is the official outfitter of the Rubin Report. Use code TRR20 for 20% off your first purchase.